Closing in on first pitch this evening from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the San Diego Padres and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on the show, and it's coming up next. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan, any thoughts?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
And stepping in, Tommy Pham. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Fly ball to straightaway left. Soto comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. No one on with one down, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. Now that's popped up. Benintendi over to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now here's the first offering. Fernando Tatis Jr. is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. Now to the plate, here is Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Xander.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
Batting second.
So the next to bat will be Dylan Thomas. First pitch of the AB now. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
We were wondering who was going to strike first with the long ball. What a moment for him right there. Home run in the World Series. No one can ever take that away from him.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Giancarlo Stanton is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Line hard, deep into left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second with a two-out double.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
So now to the plate, Drew Ward. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx. The Yankees lead this one 4-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in now the always dangerous third baseman Manny Machado. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here's another 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So we got him swinging. Will Myers goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more.
But we'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Now to bat, Gary Sanchez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The catcher.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. Nothing in one.
Hey, chalk that up to one you get away with. Once, maybe. Changeup, belt high and above, usually does not come back. He used his aggressiveness against them right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is underneath this one. One down. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Scooped up. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Now at the plate, Dylan Thomas. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. In to hit will be Trent Grisham. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Soto is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. Up next, Eric Hosmer. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike one.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Next to the plate for the Padres, Christian Vasquez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Yeah, they have everything to lose in this game, but it's obvious they have zero quitting them. They're going to battle until the last out, and with that homer, they're that much closer to prolonging this series.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He flied out leading off the ball game. Now a swinging bunt. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now one down with the bases empty, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. 2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Taken in by Machado. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Down the left field line and deep, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jake Cronenworth becomes the first out of the inning. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Here's Manny Machado now. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over.
Leading off.
And now the first pitch.
The designated hitter.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Back goes Grisham. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now back.
So bases are empty with one out now. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Sent out to straightaway center field. Grisham is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. Next to stand in is Drew Ward. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Fouled off. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Hit back to, and this is off the second base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Now catcher, Gary.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have...
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting up.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is the left fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as it's now a 6-run ball game.
This has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. You better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone or that total might continue to rise.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Yu Darvish answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. At the plate now, Dylan Thomas. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. Darvish a check on first. A dive, but he's back. Juan Soto to the plate now. In there, now the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Now the pitch. Hit toward the right side. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the 1st out of the inning. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. And he misses 2-1. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. All even now, 2-2. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Digging in next, Trent Grisham. He flew out in his last debut. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 7-1. Here now is Juan Soto. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
The left fielder.
Here's the first pitch.
Soto.
Darvish, a veteran at 35 years of age. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Lifted in the air to center. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 21.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Andrew Benintendi. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on the way. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground, reined in. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 99.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. From the stretch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pham is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early. Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Fouled off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Now that.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
2-0 now. From the stretch. Hosmer aboard here at first with nobody out. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Thomas will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Now to the plate, Tommy Pham. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So now into the box is Jake Cronenworth. No hit scored to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 home. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fouled off.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore, unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Lifted in the air to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Padres 3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. And the pitch. This at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for out number 1.
Now batting.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's 0 for 4. Line drive, base hit down the line. And this will kick off the base of the wall. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Now back. Third baseman.
To the plate now, Drew Ward. Popped up. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is. And in steps Manny Machado. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch either.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. On its way is pitch number 75. Will Myers is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
So he sets him down swinging. Will Myers goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Chris Davis is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Gary
He's set. Here it comes.
Sanchez.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Popped him up. Hosmer has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Xander Bogaerts will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the fourth inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they open it up to 8-3. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box. And this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitcher.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Yankees 8 and the Padres 3. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the outfielder, Trent Grisham. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Pulled toward right center field, and this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. Striding in is Christian Vasquez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. LeMahieu will put this one away, and the side is retired. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Andrew Benintendi. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Grisham. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now with the plate is Aaron Judge. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Giancarlo Stanton now.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch on its way. Ripped down the line. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tommy Pham. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's still looking really solid here in the ninth, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. Next, it'll be Jake Cronenworth. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Soto is there, and there are two men gone now. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, man, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. San Diego down to their final strike. Popped him up. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have started this World Series on the right foot. They're victorious here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. Doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.